Hello.
Hey, everybody. Hello, hello. It says hello right in the middle of the screen. That's how you know we're ready to go. Look at this amazing thing.
It is
I
amazing.
made this when we did the random noise thing, and it's using noise for the colors. It's like flying through the noise space. I'm sure that I put a jetpack here. Thought I'd saved it.
How many
Let's
entities
start.
is it?
I don't know. Some. Couple. 913. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Fine. Just I don't like the implication. Jet pack. The jetpack Halloweenish now. Yeah. Let's go.
Yes, for now.
Yeah,
For a
just for now.
very short time.
It looks
more.
cool with that skin.
Yeah. So this goes on
wow.
forever. You can just keep going. I always meant to put a jetpack in it, but at the time I made it, you couldn't really put jetpacks in things very easily, or it wasn't that usable. But this is cool. Obviously, you could render more of this in the distance, but infinite worlds, and it just does this locally for each player. So you got to find each other. Oh, there you go. Look, I got to find each other. Who is it? Let's land. Let's land. Oh, let's land. I'm trying to communicate with my trail. I don't think they saw me. This is the kind of content that people are tuning in for.
And then like that person is just like, why is this person following me?
It's sci-fi. We made it. Got on stream.
If you happen to be watching the stream.
Yeah. Well, there's only one way they could have figured this. Well, no, they could have just joined me. Yeah. Okay, check it out. Look at it. It's happening.
Very cool. Okay, well, I am Heather Control Z. I'm a designer and artist, and other people should introduce, and then Rob, you go.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm Ashley Kay. I'm a game developer and designer, I guess.
Everything. All round, all star. And I'm Robert Anderberg, also known as Bobby D, and I'm a programmer and do a lot of other random stuff on the project. And try and be helpful. That's my goal. So today we're going to talk to you about a whole bunch of stuff that happened in the last month. Welcome. This is the community monthly update stream. We're going to go and get in the comments section what's happening. Random person early, you win. It never ends. It doesn't end. No, this is actually using the random API that we released a long time ago, and it uses what's called like noise. Like that's not normally people, when they use that word, they mean it's noisy as a sound, but as a mathematical idea, it's something that you can use to kind of generate a whole bunch of stuff. And it generates the heights of these blocks based on that, and also the colors, and you can just fly forever. And have some fun. Have some fun. Okay, so the Big Bang with the hard scripting. Do you mean it's difficult to script things, random person? Because if you're having some problems or questions, we can always help you in the Discord chat, or I suppose now with other kind of chat. So we're going to go through some features, new features in .Big Bang. Going to show you some cool stuff, and then we're going to build some stuff and have some fun, hopefully. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is show chat. So since we last talked, we've introduced a new tab here in the right-hand menu called chat. And if you go into this tab, you can see that I have a whole bunch of chats with people talking about things. So I'm going to go and talk to Heather, and I'm going to not talk to Heather. I'm going to talk to Yoshi Plus and say, hey, those ideas are great. Thanks. And so, you can chat with your friends. You can send messages. And, something to note is that all of the messages that you send via chat go through a moderation service, and we look at them. So, you have to be, you have to think about how you're talking to each other and be pleasant to each other. Also, you need to be 13 or older to use Big Bang at all, but also to use chat. And yeah, we are trying to be a lot more strict on that now, because chatting with people is a different level of access. So yeah, so we've got chat. It has a bunch of moderation controls on it, and we're trying to get somewhere between like a Nintendo approach where you can't really chat with anybody and just open chat, which we think is not that productive. Yeah, so we have that. We did release it, and then we turned it off for a week to make some changes, and it's back on now. So yeah, let us know if you it's hard working on the scripting. If you have any questions or anything else, an awesome feature. Yeah. So yeah, I suppose there you go. Thanks. Now there, if you want to send me messages in Big Bang, they'll turn up here. Let's hope that everybody sends me nice messages. Otherwise, I'll turn my chat off. We'll see.
If
there you go.
Someone is bothering you in chat via chat, please do report the messages, or you can even chat at one of us, and we will help you solve that. We don't want anyone being bullied or having a bad time. So, and please don't share personal information on your profiles either, or game comments or signs. Don't tell us your name or your address or your age. All of that makes you less safe online, and that makes me very sad. So this is your secret superhero identity. This is what you are right now. You're like secret game dev identity.
Yeah. So that's a really important point. One of the things that we're trying to do with chat is prevent people from sharing personal information with each other. And that's just because even if you are friends with somebody on Big Bang and you've hung out with them and played with them a lot, you don't really necessarily know who somebody is. And yeah, so personal information is things like email address, your actual physical address, what school you go to, people you talk, friends' names, your real name. So all that kind of stuff is best just to keep to yourself. And then you can be like, I'm Bobby D. You can have your own name on Big Bang and just be that person. Also, in your profile settings now, you've got some options here. You can turn chat off completely. That means that nobody can send you a chat message. You can do invite only, which means that you need to actually communicate with that person and accept the invite to chat. Or you can do auto accept, which means you accept all chats, which I am doing right now. But yeah, you can do that. You can also turn off your online presence, so you can be invisible and you can not get chat notifications if you don't want to be disturbed. And then you've got some other things here, like you can disallow friend requests, you can not show your friends publicly, etc. So you've got controls here to make it work exactly how you want to. And yeah, we've seen a lot of people having a lot of fun with chat so far, working together, collaborating, etc. So yeah, but even so, like Heather says, even when you're not in chat, please don't share personal information on your profile or anything else, age, location, any of that stuff. Yeah, so that's the end of the public service announcement about online safety. But if you have any questions, you can chat with us. Either send us messages directly on Big Bang, chat with us in Discord, ask us questions, and we will do our best to answer. Okay.
Just answering you there, random person. If you get banned because you are underage right now, that is a permanent ban until such time as we one day have accounts for younger users, which we would really like to do, but it's very complicated. So we can't have those right now. So yeah, other kinds of bans, I'm not sure. I think it might depend on the offense. But for now, I would assume that if you were just being so bad that we had to ban you, that's probably a permanent ban. And if you're underage, that's also a permanent ban.
Yeah, I mean, the main reason why bans are permanent is that if they aren't, we have to have a system or go back and check and like if somebody's being really horrible to somebody else online, or maybe they just got upset one day and they're sending up a lot of messages that are, not that don't comply with our code of conduct, then we would have to go back and check their messages the next day and like, see whether they've calmed down or whatever else. So usually if it gets to the point of us banning somebody, that ban is permanent. And I think the only time that's ever been reversed is when if it happened by accident or we banned the wrong account or something like that. And then, somebody would have to show it. So, yep, that's how it works right now.
So rolling from the sad topic of bans onto other more positive things, we did an art jam last month. It was lots and lots of fun. People made a ton of pumpkins. I have posted a link to this showcase game, and I'm actually sharing my screen this time, right? Yeah, okay. I've shared the link here in chat. If you want to check out this game, you can start the floats with the float controls down at the bottom there. There's like sort of a play button that will let them go, and then you can watch them. Or if you'd like to watch them with sort of Summer's commentary on it, there's also a VOD from the day we did the stream. There's tons of great entries. Definitely check out everybody's super fun work. It was a lot of fun. I just freaking love Halloween. So good. You saw it live. See, now you don't even need to catch up. Then there was also let me figure out how to copy a link because I'm not a genius here. There was also the weekly art challenge that we do every month. So October's weekly art challenge is all over. There's a new one running for November, but if you want to go and look at the entries from last month, you can do that as well. There, I just posted that link. And again, lots of just really fun stuff. Lots of interesting takes on it. The themes were really good. There was like doll and mask and creature and ghost. So if you want to take part in this, you can either join the Discord or you can just go into that game. It's the first game in featured, and the theme should be written there, and you can post the name of your object in the comments. So if you don't have Discord, that's how you can still take part in the weekly art challenge. Oh yeah. So the other sort of news that's in my bucket to cover is just a little update on Elemental Beasts, which is coming. That's the survival game that I'm working on. It's coming very soon. And the artist on it, Tom, has given me some screenshots. So here is like, you'll be on an island, but there's sometimes NPC survivors who will sell you things or kind of give you little quests. This is one of those. It's a merchant and another merchant and his sort of like houseboat. And then this is some armor that you'll be able to craft, some leafy clothing. And I think these ones were merchant outfits, although the player will eventually be able to get the same kind of clothes going on once we get that set up. And here's a back view of some like hairstyles and stuff. So yeah, I'm very excited.
I love the hairstyles. It's awesome. Like the beards and the all that stuff is just really, really beautiful. And these hairstyles are, I think, it's kind of a new kind of style for us, right? We previously we've had everything be one piece, but now it's got the angles in there. You get a lot of different stuff. I don't know if that's particles. Is he using particles on their hair?
No, maybe
just
I think it's just like how they're layered, but
yeah, it's very cool.
I think. But yeah, you can also, there is like colors for both your skin and hair. So you're not like stuck to the skin color you see here or the hair color here. You'll be able to do those. So this game is going to come out soon. When it first comes out, there'll be quite a bit to do, but we'll keep adding to it. It's going to be one where we'll roll out every single week, or we'll try new stuff for the game. And so it will get bigger and bigger as everybody helps us play and test and gives us feedback on it. So I'll be very excited when it's
going to be awesome.
I love this cape made out of particles, like that blue shiny cape. That's really cool.
A new one that Tom just put together. So he's just starting to sort of experiment with some of the enchanted armor that you can make from the base armor. So all of that will have an elemental vibe to it. So yeah, it's going to be great. So I think that's it for my news part. So Ashley, do you want to steal the screen and share your news stuff?
Yes, let me get my window open. All right, here we go. So I have been working on a role-playing game called Honeyvale. So I'm just gonna show some gameplay, like live gameplay. I always love a live demo. Nothing can go wrong, right? But yeah, so Honeyvale is a role-playing game. It's mainly just to hang out with your friends, get a job, get a house, customize your character. There's lots of mini games, things to collect, and so on. So just to walk through some of the stuff that you can do, I can just go ahead and customize my character. I have a couple outfits, but there's a lot more available in the game. You can customize your skin tone, eyes, hair. There's different hair colors, lots of fun different hairstyles, pigtails. There's bright colors, all sorts of different stuff. So lots of avatar customization. I like red hair. You can have a mustache or a beard, you can match or not match. So just tons of stuff you can do. And you can equip and gain different roles above your character, but I only have one role unlocked right now. So maybe I can go unlock another role. There's also lots of characters in the game. So you can go talk to people. This guy's hungry. So, but yeah, let's see if there's 3 different career paths, but similar to Elemental Beasts and Honeyville, after the game is launched, which will be soon, very soon, we'll keep adding content. So more careers, more outfits, more all sorts of different things. So you can just take a look and see the different rewards that you can unlock as you progress through the career. My careers, I don't have any, so I'm going to teleport. Oh, here we are, to the hospital and get a job. Surprisingly easy to become a doctor in this world. You just have to talk to one person.
Just like in the real world.
Just like in the real world.
You start operating.
And then you go straight to the surgery room. So that's pretty easy. Now if I look in my inventory, I can equip the role of med student because I'm in the first career tier. So look at my careers. So to get promotions, you have all sorts of tasks. It looks like my reward will be a pair of scrubs, but I have a lot to do before then. So, you can talk to these people in here too. My arm has been like this my whole life. I'm just here to get my head looked at. Okay. So there's different mini games for each of the careers. Lots of exciting stuff here. I'm doing an excellent job, so I'm going to leave before that changes.
Very cool.
There's housing as well, so I can just go ahead and grab a house. So this will also segue into some other exciting platform features we have to talk about. But you can choose different houses. There's tons of interactable things in each of the houses. Lots of fun stuff. There's also interactable items. Let's see. I have this staff. It's the only item I have right now, but there's a lot of different ones. This item is a little spooky.
Is that bats?
Some bats in my own house. So
it's terrifying.
A little scary. So there's this big map. You can see all sorts of different stuff on the map. Train stations. You've probably seen the train in the distance.
A flying train?
Train that you could.
What?
Flying train? How did they make that?
Amazing.
It's a crazy world. There's quests. I don't have any active quests, but you can join quests. All sorts of stuff that you can do.
Can you get is there a car? Can you get vehicles somehow?
Well, let's see. Oh,
that would be cool.
Like
whoa. Just getting it out of your inventory. That's cool.
Yeah, you had that car in your pocket.
Weird.
There was a question in chat asking how long this took to make. I think this started in the spring, wasn't it? Like both these games. I think it's been.
Yeah, I think I started prototyping in the early spring when I first started like the first prototypes, or maybe earlier spring. It's been quite some time in development. And so I'm really excited to get it out the door. So we'll have a bunch of features just to start. Oh yeah, well, I'll do an Uber Eats delivery. Yeah. You can deliver food, as we saw that hungry, oh, my cat sprout. There was a hungry person sitting on the street, so let's see. Oh, I wonder if I'll get to deliver to that hungry person. There's a couple people. But yeah, there's all sorts of mini games, and once it's out, we'll just keep adding content. So really, oh, it looks like I do get to deliver my food to the guy who was hungry, so that's exciting.
Just be hungry in the world, and then somebody will turn up
Someone will come
and deliver
by.
food for you.
Thanks so much. I was too hungry to pick it up myself. No problem.
MP. That's a great button.
And I gained 2 honeycombs, which is the form of currency in Honeyvale, which you can use
so that's
to get
the
more
in-game
items
currency?
and
Honeycomb?
honeycomb, yes.
What kind of things can you buy with honeycomb?
You can buy a lot of things. You can buy this wand that I'm holding, outfits, cars, houses, so many different things.
What the heck? Look at all this stuff.
There's all these different outfits that you can buy, some that you can only earn, some that you can buy using .big bucks. Oh, I have some debug stuff in here. Ignore the debug things. Let's see if I have enough money to buy anything.
What about that? Was there something to do with raccoons? I don't remember. It was like,
I think that the raccoon staff got turned into the bat staff, which is sad. But there is some exciting, funny items. I can't afford anything. 5 honeycombs.
You've only got 2
honeycombs. Yeah, I need to go do some more stuff in the game.
I like the little icon for the NPC. That was cool.
Oh yeah, there's a chat icon. That person here. I'll go run over to the town hall. There's a lot of stuff to do in the town hall. Grab my car.
Just drive like 5 meters.
5 feet.
Yeah. There you go. Perfect.
We've got a town hall, some people hanging out, and welcome to Honeyvale. Since you're new, there's a couple things you should probably do to get started. Check your quest journal. I've given you some tasks. So that's a way to earn honeycomb. And you can earn a really cool outfit, ride the flying train, talk to 5 people, get a job. I've got a lot of work to do. In this world. But yeah, so stay tuned. This will be coming out really soon. And I'm really excited to share it with everyone. Been in development for some time now.
That's great.
Yeah, that kind of wraps up my preview of Honeyvale, but I'm going to segue into something really exciting. So you might have seen that I was able to get a house and just spawn this house in the game so easily. So that's something that anyone using the platform can do. We have a new feature. Did we decide to change the name? Or are we just going with the multi-entity templates?
I think we're just calling it templates because all templates are...
because it is just a template.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm sharing my new screen. So templates, as you have seen in different games, I'm going to open this game that I made earlier. Could be used to spawn different entities into your game, but usually it was restricted to just one entity. Now you can make pretty much anything into a template and spawn giant sets of stuff into your game. So I made a little demo game showing it. If I interact with this thing, I can spawn this big grouping of entities. So this first one was just some random... Oh, I got eaten by a shark immediately. But I spawned this big mass of water and random stuff. That is one singular template. This big thing is just one template that includes all of this underwater stuff. If I click it again, I was able to spawn in this whole little town with a swimming pool and some NPCs and a house and so on. That's all one template all together. I can spawn in a horde of ducklings. That's all one template. Or a giant planet with random stuff rotating around it. So basically, as you can see from my little example, anything can be a template. So the easiest way to show this off can show off our new hierarchy panel. You'll find it. So I just entered edit mode. And then up here, we have this hierarchy panel, which will show you all the entities in the game and their hierarchies. So to make a multi-entity template, you parent all of your entities to another entity, and then that will add them to the template. So I'm not explaining it very well, but this planet has a bunch of children of the different spaceship rotators. This rotators have spaceships parented to them. There's this whole big hierarchy, and you can just spawn in the root, and that'll spawn all of its children in with it. So
right, so like
really
everything's
exciting
attached.
stuff.
Everything's like attached to the planet. When you spawn the planet, everything else comes with it.
Yes. So this little arrow, I have everything is attached to it. So if I move it around, we'll move around our whole system. And since I attached all of these entities, I set, like if I click on my planet and go to my transform, set the parent entity, that's how you set your hierarchy. So if I want to make one right now, like a new template, I'm just going to start with, this will be the parent. I'll make it really big so we can see it. So I'm going to call this parent, or I'll call it root. And then I can just drag some stuff out. So let's see. I like dragging things out from the featured templates because there's a lot of fun stuff in here. Put a tree and a sports car, parking sign, and what else? A circling shark, all sorts of fun stuff. And maybe a terrarium with the turtle hat. So if I select all these entities that I just brought out into the world, I go to their transform and set their parent entity to that entity called root that I just made. Now they're all parented to root. Oh, I don't think I grabbed that one. Root. And as you can see, they're all parented. They all move with it. We can look in the hierarchy panel under root. We will see all of its children, which is the coral and the terrarium and the tree and so on. Now, if I turn root into a template, so I go to the entity section on the entity panel, new template. This is going to be called random stuff.
Amazing.
So
we'll find it in the future. Yeah, that's the
really
naming conventions. Everyone, it's very important to name templates in a way you can find them.
I don't
Karen,
recommend test either.
Sorry. Yeah. Just junk. Just call it like trash. No. Sorry, carry on. Sorry for the interruption.
So now what I'm going to do is I want to spawn in this template. So I have all these templates that I'm spawning in with my new script that I made earlier today called Simple Interaction, Iterate Through Templates. Anyone can use this script. You can put it in your game. I'm going to delete this from my world now because I don't need it, because I'm going to spawn it in. So I'll just add it to my list. I'm spawning in a bunch of stuff here. Let's add random stuff to my list of templates. And now I can go through, and there we go. We spawned my exciting new template. Something really cool about this too is that you can make a whole scene in one game, just parent it to something, make it into a template, and then drag it into any other game really quickly. So you could be making a game with a friend and go, wow, I actually made this really cool obby course in another game, and I want to add it to your game, but there's so much stuff. Just grab all of it, parent it to something, make it into a template, and now you can drag it into any other game that you're working on. So it's really easy to share stuff or spend a lot of time working on a small piece and drag it into a bigger game or something. And it's how that we did the houses in Honeyville. So all those houses, they have so much furniture, they have all these chairs and sinks and all of these things, and they're actually made in a separate game by the artists. And then I can just take those templates the artists are making in another game and then add them to the Honeyville main game. And they just spawn in and out in an instant. So really, really exciting new feature. Really adds to the complexity of the types of games that you can make. And it's just so much easier to spawn in stuff and make really exciting effects and exciting. You can add a mini game to your game with logic, and it'll just be all encompassed and work really easily. So really exciting stuff. Also the hierarchy view, it's just so nice for organization, just seeing what's parented to what, just give you like a clear idea of what's going on. And you can use this to organize your game. So if you want to have a game logic controller where all of your UI and game logic stuff, you could parent it all to one entity, find it in the hierarchy panel, and then just know where all of that stuff is without having to search through all the entities in the game or find it in world or something. So really, really exciting new feature that I have been anticipating for a very long time. So I am very, very happy.
Yeah, it's been a missing feature that we've wanted to do basically forever, and it became so missing that it was basically mythical, and we didn't know whether it would ever happen. But then eventually it happened, and it is really cool. And like this idea that you can just like grab a whole bunch of stuff, add a bunch of scripts, make it do exactly what you want, and then use it in lots of different games. And we will be making more templates that have a whole bunch of stuff in them, so you can like put a living room or combine stuff together once we get finished making these games that we're making. That's the main thing. This is how I upgraded this Town 8 to the new FPS system. That's really cool. So Scooter D took all of the logic from the FPS template game and put it in his old this Town 8 Big Enough Western game. And so he was able to upgrade all of the game logic and make it all work instead of trying to like somehow figure out what script, whatever else. I imagine actually probably what Scooter did was to take the old stuff and put it in the new template, right? By parenting it all and turning it into a template. And then it would just work. So that's great. I mean, that game is super cool. So fun to see.
Actually gonna, as I take over from Ashley here, let me steal the screen. I was going to talk more about multi-entity templates because although Ashley just showed some amazing stuff, there's a couple of things that I wanted to call out because I see people have been a little bit stuck with them. So this is focused a little more on you artists who are just want to work with the new hierarchy and the new multi-entity templates. And as part of this, I will show kind of how you could do what Scooter D did there. So first, though, we're going to start by looking at the only template toy that God added last week. And let me shut off the debug lines because that's a little distracting. All right. So a lot of people noticed that, you can pull out these sharks. And I saw a lot of games that had many sharks, just like tons of separate coral reefs. And if that is what you're going for and that's what you want, that's totally cool. But I thought I'd show what's actually happening here so you can rip this apart and make better use of this. So let's hit the stop button. If we hit stop, we can see some invisible things that were parented there. So there's this gear that I have named Shark Rotator because that's what it does. And our shark's tail is actually being spawned in by this thing. It's a segmented chain. Okay, so those are the parts. But if you just wanted to add 4 sharks to your game, you don't need to add any more coral things. You can just copy and paste. So I just hit like Control C and then Control V. And now I have another shark and I can just move it where I want. And then I can rotate it. And then if we hit play, he's in the new spot, but he's not moving. If anyone can take a wild guess why. He also needs to be, maybe it's a she, I don't know, needs to be parented to the shark rotator. So we can do this 2 different ways. And I will show you both. Oops, no, I won't. We're going to go make one more, though, because I'll just show you both on different sharks here. Oops, I did a bad thing. I shouldn't have done that while the game was running. In something like this, where the parts are spawned in from the from a script during gameplay, it really is best if you hit stop because strange things might happen otherwise. Okay, so we have these 2 new sharks, but they're not going to spin until they're parented. So you can either go in here and look up the shark rotator. That's why I named it that way. Or you can go into the hierarchy view that Ashley showed. And here's the circling shark that's just loose, or the shark head is the one that's just loose, and the circling shark is the one that has the rotator in it. So we got to look for the rotator. It's right here. And we just have to put the shark under the rotator with the other ones. And then it should, yeah, then they'll all swim. And you only have 1 coral. And if you don't like the coral, right now it's parented that way because it's a template, but it's actually only the shark rotator that you need. So if you drag that out and just get rid of this thing, oops, then hit play, then you'll just have sharks. So understanding how that hierarchy view works and how a multi-entity template works will let you take the parts that you want and reuse them how you want in your game, without having to put out like 30 identical coral islands with a shark. Though, if you like that, that's totally okay too. So I just wanted to sort of take a minute and show you how to do that. So the other thing that I wanted to talk about is that the template toys are going to change very soon because Halloween is over. So I'm going to take those Halloween toys away and replace them with some things for winter and possibly Thanksgiving. So let me go grab this link. I will put this link in chat. This game that I'm posting right here, I'm posting the version on the new games page so that if you use it, you won't have to remix. Always has all the toys I take away. So that's why I wanted to share this with you, because I don't want anyone to be sad and think that you can't use a spring monster in the winter if you want, or a bat jetpack. You can get all of them in this game. So the only reason I rotate them in and out is because the bar would get quite long if I left them. So later when we have better categorization, we won't rotate them in and out. But here, if you look at this game, we'll just hit stop so we can see everything. Here you can see all the things that get put in that bar. So there's monsters living over in the cages. All the different emoji overrides for the different seasons are here. The pop-up monsters, the houses. So when I take the Halloween things away, you can still come get them here. And the way you do that is to just make them a template. So you click on the thing that you want. I don't know. What do I want? I guess I want this garbage can. Sure. And it might be a template already. So you just hit unlink from template and then just hit new template. And now if you go down to your template section at the bottom, and instead of going to feature, go to mine, the new thing will be the thing you just templated. Okay, so if there's any template toys you're missing and you're sad about, this is how you go get them. So by the same token, you can get the logic to entire games, which is what Scooter D did for that game. So if we were to go to I'd take a vote, but then on what game I should grab, but then it'll be too slow. So we'll just go to new game, and we'll just pick something that has a work board. I'll pick Doodle Safari. So say you don't want the Doodle Safari map. You think that map sucks. You've already built your epic skyscraper metal monster world, and you just want the logic. You just want to be able to collect your metal monsters. So what you can do is, again, hit stop so you can see invisible stuff and find the workboard. In this game, it's right here. Then you can select all these little parts that make the game go. So the little monitors, all these blue things on the board, they're what actually makes your game run. And then you just need to parent them to something. I'm gonna see. I don't know if I actually have something here to parent them to, but we'll try. I should have thought of that first.
Can you press new at the bottom? Will it? I suppose it will deselect them, right? Or maybe the grass.
Yeah, I think if I hit new, it'll deselect them. We'll just try to grab a random thing that's probably
Maybe
not.
That thing underneath them is probably called grass platform.
It's probably called ground. Workroom ground. There you go.
Simples.
All right. So now that object, we go find it.
There's the big arrow above the workroom. Scooter was saying the big arrow above the workroom that says workroom on it.
Oh yeah, I could have done that too. That is a catch, actually. I don't know if Ashley mentioned that. Your parent thing should not be non-uniformly scaled. Okay. So if it's a cube, it could have a scale of 1 to 1 to 1 or 3, 3, 3, but it can't be like changed on a dimension, right? So you couldn't flatten the cube and then use it as a parent. It won't allow you to do that. Okay. So just that. So now this workroom ground platform has all those pieces under it. If I was to move it, you could see them go with it. And now I can just make that a multi-entity template. I should have named it something better than workroom ground platform after our previous conversation, but I did not. Now, if I go into any game, I can pull that out, and that game will now have all the basic functionality that Doodle Safari has, and you'll just need to sort of hook it up with your new monsters and stuff like that. Where did the Doodle mascot come from? I believe that Voxelius just sort of doodled that, right? And it just got grabbed.
Yes, unofficial. Originally, Doodle wasn't intended to be the logo. It just ended up being that way. And Doodle's actually a one of 6. All these little guys here are in the same set of doodles. So yeah, this doodle, I don't know how this doodle became the logo, but Doodle's very happy all the time. Very excited about making games. So
Doodle's very
good mascot. Yeah.
So there we go. I dragged that new template I made out into this game. So this game with 3 sharks now also has the logic for Doodle Safari. And eventually, I swear, I will go into all these games and I will do this work for you and arrange it all under a node so it's easy to grab. I just have not had the time, but I'm very excited about this. You saw how many objects were in the Doodle Safari game, right? This is quite hard to manage, right? This is so many different things. So as Ashley was saying, I could go and put all the trees under one parent, and I could put all the crates and cushions and things under another parent called furniture, and that way I can kind of organize my whole scene and find what I'm doing. So yeah, I am ridiculously excited about the hierarchy and the multi-entity templates, much like Ashley is. This is so good. It makes our life so much easier. But if when we were talking today, we kind of went over a lot of information quite quickly. So there is a YouTube video. If you haven't seen it, I will post it in the chat. It's over on our Big Bang developer channel, and it just goes over the same things that we talked about here, but I sort of show you how I put together a little flower shop as a multi-entity template. Yeah. So if we went too fast, you want to learn about this, check that video out. And I think that is it for my section. And then now, Rob, do you want to make a game for us to play in?
Yeah, let's do it. One moment, please. Gonna get back to sharing the right screen. Here we go. Okay, so let's make something. What are we going to pick? Okay, starter environments. Last time we picked the haunted environment. We made some stuff. I really, really like the island one. I also like the alien planet. If anyone says either of those words in the next 10 seconds, I'm going to choose that. But if they don't,
You're still going to choose that.
I'm still going to choose. If they don't, I'm still going to choose. Anybody wants to pick anything else as a starting point today, let me know. Tornado Town, a classic. Pogo Cat. This horse. This is very funny, mind. Poor haunted environment may be removed. It'll come back. The haunted. So what's, all of these things are always hanging around. We can always bring them back.
Even if they're not on this screen, they're not deleted. Yeah. You just need to go to the person's profile who made it or search it, and you'll still be able to remix it.
Yeah, you still find it.
None of this is being taken away. It's just in a less prominent spot. Although the haunted environment, we can probably leave up for now because we don't have that many starter environments yet.
Yeah. Yeah, so Maze says alien. So we're going to go with island. No, we're going to go with alien. It's happening. Okay, let me just save this. Bobby D, which is it? Community stream. November 2024. No, November with a capital N. Everybody knows that. Save. Boom. Okay, let's post. Pew. Happening.
You didn't post the multiplayer link.
What? I'm getting friend requests though. Help. We share. Go. The link is not multiplayer, as Ashley pointed out, because Ashley has a much bigger brain than I. Here we go. Instant, like a razor. It's like instantaneous. Okay, now people can join. What is going to happen in this alien landscape?
I forget how Ashley and I have to grab that link.
Oh yeah, it's one of those things you can't get the text out of this.
Yeah, do you want to maybe post it in our? Yeah,
you can just join me in using the friend system. That's another way to get in.
I should probably unhide myself.
Ashley's here. What is Ashley wearing? A cool.
I finally changed my outfit.
I've been this robot for quite a while.
I don't think we're friends.
Are we not friends? Oh no. Let's become friends.
Let's see.
Add friends. Ashley K. Ashley K. Send friend request. Yeah. We are friends on Topic Bang. That's how you send a friend request. Heather has turned up with some kind of bright green teddy bear.
That's not me. That's Maze. Those were the prizes for the pumpkin art jam.
I thought it said Heather, or maybe you just spawned on top of each other.
We were on top of each other.
Oh my gosh. So welcome to my alien planet. The gravity here is less than you might be used to. So be careful when you're jumping around. There's a great car here that you can get, a moon buggy, which I particularly enjoy driving around in. There's an enormous sun. If we put a jetpack down, maybe we can go and visit the sun. Whoa, something went purple. What's happening?
I'm changing the terrain color.
Whoa! I didn't even know it was networked.
I did not know that was networked. That was really a surprise to me.
What? What?
That's cool.
That
I
is
just
cool.
changed the vibe. I changed the whole vibe, but now the rocks
Vibe
don't
change.
match.
Vibe change.
Wait, that's
Incoming.
networked? That's so interesting.
That's cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. So yeah, this alien planet shows off some really cool things about the terrain system, which is still in in development, is going to happen. Which is that it isn't just like a terrain where you make hilly hills and that's it. You can actually punch holes in things. So you can see over here that this terrain is quite wild. I'll see if I can get across. Why? There you go. I made it.
I can't make the gap. Oh, there we go.
You got, yeah. I mean, if we could fix the bridge, I mean, that would make sense.
Oh yeah. Well.
Whoa! How could we fix
how
it?
I could do that.
Let's.
Environmental
I'm gonna
storytelling.
Even though I don't think bats exist in alien world, I'm gonna put this Halloween jetpack toy down. I feel personally like I want to visit the top of this mesa. What would we call it? A robot with bat's wings. What's happening?
I have repaired the bridge.
Oh, let me come and check it out. Summer Sky sent me a friend request. Whoa. I'm excited. Accept. Boom. Bridge. Functional. Look at this. You've done a great job. Okay, I'm going to go and stand on top of this thing again. And I'm going to see if I can visit the sun. Whoa. I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to keep going forever. Is it getting closer? Yeah, I think so. My jetpack is so fast, I've managed to travel to the sun. Can I stand on it though? That's the last real question. I'm standing on the surface of the sun.
We should make that kill you on contact. Just
I don't think so. Why not? I'm a
You're
robot.
like
I'm a
you're
robot.
like a robot.
You'd still melt.
Can't edit. Can't edit, says Summer Sky. Why can Summer Sky not edit? Can other people edit? Yes.
I can edit.
Game editor link. Is it because it started as a game? You might need to join through this specific link, Summer. Let me post it in Discord chat as well. My legs are made out of triblanium because I'm a robot. And yeah, the old classic. Unobtainium. Okay, I'm going to go back. What a peculiar planet this is with this square water. Whoa. What is this? What is this meter that's turned up? It's not your doing, Heather.
No, but that looks like somebody's brought in a car that has a
Let's go back and find out.
Speedometer on it. That's what that looks
Ooh,
like.
I can edit now. Okay, there you go.
Somebody's brought in a race car.
Okay, what's happening? We're getting some spooky stuff happening in this alien world. Who's doing the spookiness? Let's find out. We're going to go back. It's I found the culprit. View message. Woohoo! I can edit now. Okay, there's some other kind of cool variant of the vehicle. Is this the what's making this thing flash? Let's find out. Change color. That's cool.
I put a script on it because it was floating there, and I was like, well, if it's a floating, spinning rock thing, it should glow or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah. No, I like it. What we can try and do is we can see if we can use the new mood thing in here. So I'm going to make it, it's going to go slightly crazy for a minute. Can you chat the link to me? I don't have Discord. Okay, yes. I think that I can send the link because I'm an admin. You should be able to see it in YouTube as well, the link. Yeah, it should have got sent to YouTube. Maybe, did I post it? Yeah. Yeah, I did. Okay, so what I was going to try, and it is going to go slightly bonkers for a minute. You're welcome. You're welcome, Orbiter. Yeah, what I was going to try was seeing if I could change it so that it glows more. So we've got some new settings in here now, so you can make things like super glowy, but not make everything super glowy. So now just the things that are very bright will glow. It's a bit of a strange look.
Ooh, that looks cool. It's really good for the alien vibe.
Yeah.
It makes my green fire look really crazy.
It's awesome. Look at it. It's got this crazy bloom around it. I like it. And this snowman is now like nuclear snowman.
Yeah. It's made out of whatever the sun is made out of. What was it?
That's right. Heather's rock is now completely crazy. Out of control. Oh, and my trail. Whoa.
Oh, the green campfire is very nice.
It's great, yeah.
These leaves on the ground. Oh, I gotta find the thing controlling those particles. Let's see.
What is controlling the particles?
They're the wrong color.
Okay, so Rusford Diggins is in here, causing trouble. I mean, working hard, making things. What is Rusford Diggins even doing? I can't even see. Our editor has been defeated. The line doesn't go anywhere. Whoa. I really want to make a thing that does streaming by ourselves because the frame rate is so low here, but it looks so amazing on my computer. I'm running at like perfect 60, and StreamYard is like, would you like to run at 10? You know, that's okay. One day. You can't do everything at the same time. Look at this. This is really great for flying around. I think this is the map that Scooter D / Rusford Diggins made the jetpack on, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, because you fly through here. It's just so unrecognizable now. Out across the ocean. Look at this. Oh, that looks super cool as well, the water. Whoa. Well, I feel like we've really moved this forwards. We've got these things. We've got green fire. The nuclear snowman. New vehicles, a teleporter.
Yeah, I feel like I could comfortably live here now.
Yeah. There's some houses, right? Can we get inside?
Has been repaired.
Can we live in here?
John Lucas asked, when are you releasing the new game on Big Bang? Do you mean the games we were showing earlier, Elemental Beasts and Honeyvale? Or are you asking for some other type of game? I'm not sure which game, because that's the thing about Big Bang, right? There's new games coming out all the time by all different people, so it's constantly new games.
Yeah, the stuff every week. So I mean, Heather goes through and looks at everything people are making, and then we feature new stuff. But yeah, those games are coming soon, and we'll start testing them with a small group of people, just to get a feel for how they work. Okay, we are.
In the
We are.
Discord, there's a channel called Honeyvale RP Updates. So just keep an eye on that channel, and you'll see updates, and that's where we'll talk about release timelines and possibly organizing playtests of people in the community and so on.
Who is flying?
I make far too many things that are dragons, and then when I go to find a specific one, it's quite challenging.
Dragon 487.
Yeah, that's kind of what it's like. I can't seem to find a parking sign for the drivable dragon. I wanted to run around in my
Drivable dragon.
Yeah.
Well, when you do find it, you can rename it Drivable Dragon.
Well, no, I have a template called Drivable Dragon. That's the drivable dragon, but I need the sign that spawns
You don't
the
have the parking
drivable
sign.
dragon.
Okay.
Yeah. Complicated.
Do I die if I? No, I don't. But you do die in Scooter D's game. Interesting. Okay, we are at time for this stream. It seems like it's gone super quick today. Does it feel like that to other people?
It does. And it
does,
makes me a little
yeah.
sad. I added an ice cream truck for people to drive and a drivable dragon, and now they'll just have to check it out after.
Nope. No. I just totaled my go-kart. Sorry. What's going on here? There's a crazy neon.
Uh-oh.
Got it.
My dragon is stuck. It will not go. No.
Dragon won't go.
Why is dragon stuck?
Where is dragon?
Maybe it's like
Oh no! Oh no! Look, get
There
out!
we
Listen,
go.
this is where I
No
park my
way.
dragon. This is where I park my dragon. See you later.
Here we go.
See you
They
later.
do look like they would live on this island.
Yeah, right.
Yes, perfect.
I feel like this is the animal that carved that tunnel. It's little.
Yeah, let's go down the tunnel. That's where I live. That's where my dragon lives. I'm going home.
I'm not driving very well, and I have a passenger. I feel bad.
This is where I live. I came from down here. Well, we need to make it. It needs to have like swim mode.
Yeah, it's true. We need
As soon as
what do
it,
they call those? The ones that can go underwater and on land. What are those called?
Amphibians.
Amphibious vehicles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are ones that drive around near us because they have like tourists on them.
Wait.
I assume they're not dragons.
That's a
but they're
real
just
thing. I thought you were talking about dragons. Like,
Yeah, there's dragon cars. Yeah, where I live.
giant frog.
Where I live, everyone drives
Sure.
amphibious dragons.
I'd move there if that was the case.
I was
What's
very
the problem?
confused for a second.
I'm stuck. There's overturn. Okay, it's fine. It's fine to overturn.
I'm
But
sorry, Orbiter. I drove us into the events and then I abandoned ship. I'm sorry about that.
That's nice.
thank you so much for coming, everybody, today. That was super fun. We have lots of good stuff planned for next month's stream as well. So hopefully you can come and hang out with us then. And if you want some fun art stuff throughout the month, do check out the weekly art challenge. There's a new sort of theme every week, so that's lots and lots of fun. And a reminder that you should reach out if you're having issues with chat. And I don't know if everybody knows, but maybe Rob could you show where the little feedback button is in the menu in the top left there, Rob?
Yep.
Because I think not everyone knows that they can talk to us really directly. So there's a little smiley face, and if you click that, you can just tell us you liked Up Big Bang or you hate it, or you could tell us about a bug that's hitting you or whatever. So just so you know, there's lots of different ways. You can chat at developers, you can talk to us on the Discord, you can use the feedback button. But yeah, it's been awesome to hang out with everybody, and I hope you all have a fabulous whatever month this currently is. November. I think we're in November now.
That's right. Okay. Thanks, everybody.
I was muted. Thanks so much, everyone. This has been really fun.
Let's do it all again. Let's start that again. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.